Allie, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hello.
Hi, Allie.
How are you?
I'm living the dream. What's going on with you?
Okay, I'm a registered nurse, and I've been a nurse for about 8 years, so I have lots of experience.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm doing a job that I kind of like, but don't want to do it long term. And I know what I want to do long term, but I need to do a job that I don't want to do, like shift work, go to a hospital for a little bit before I could be a better candidate for a better job.
Yeah.
Do I make the sacrifice to do something that I don't want to do for my long-term goal?
I don't hear any other reasons as to why you shouldn't do it. I would assume that you would have told me. The only reason you're even having any doubt is because you're going, I just don't want to do it. I'm not really going to enjoy it, but I kind of have to do it to get to where I want to go. That's what I heard you say. Is that correct?
Pretty much.
You absolutely do it.
Yeah.
You absolutely do it.
That's what I thought.
Because here's the deal. That's not exclusive to you. Any man or woman I've ever met who lives and works on purpose has to do things that they don't want to do in order to be able to do what they want to do, right?
Right.
This started way back for you. You ever remember anything like this? Mom, can I go do this? And she said, yeah, after you clean your room, do your homework. Am I right? Sound about right?
Yep.
Now, Allie, you're a rock star, so you probably were the good kid that was like, no problem, Mom. I have already done my homework and my room is clean. Ken Coleman, not that guy. I was always like, ugh. And I griped and I drug my feet and I moaned and groaned about having to clean my room and do my homework so I could do what I wanted to do, right?
Right.
So this is a function of life, and I think this is a good move for you. Now, here's the deal. Because as good as you are, as high character as you are, there are going to be days where you're like, oh, this sucks. And I want you to remember this line from one of my favorite movies, The Great Debaters. Denzel Washington stars in it. Forrest Whitaker's the father in the movie. At one point, he says to his son, you do what you have to do, son, so that later you can do what you want to do. And I want you to keep on those suck days, I want you to keep at the top of your mind a great vision, a clear idea of where you're headed. Because in those days of suck, you're going to need to get your eyes up out of the suck and focus on the future, and that'll keep you going. You go, you know what? This sucks, but I sure am grateful for the suck right now, because if I didn't have this, there would be no opportunity to do what I really want to do. So think of it as physical training, dieting, any other thing in life that you know I have to do in order to get where I want to go. And if you do that,
right,
there's no stopping you.
Okay.
And you know what else?
I think I knew that answer. I just had to hear someone else say it.
You totally knew that. You know what you needed permission. And you don't need it from me, but you needed permission for yourself to go, you know what? Right. This is the right move. I'm going to have to embrace the suck for a while, but boy, it's going to be better on the other side. And you know what I've also found? That when I get my mind right, and Allie, if you get your mind right, you keep your mind right. Focusing on your heart, by the way, not on the surroundings, not on the temporary, but on the long term. When you do that, you'll be surprised how quick it'll go.
Yeah, it probably does have a lot to do with my mindset too, for sure.
Yeah, because you know what? Yeah. You have to do this in order to get certain experience. Yeah. So it's kind of like, well, I'm doing this, but I'm getting, I'll tell you the truth. It's like working out. When I trained for the half marathon 3-4 years ago, it's like, are you kidding me? I got to increase my runs each week. I got to get to a point where I'm running 2 hours. Are you kidding me? Yeah, you do. Because if you want to finish the marathon, that's what you got to do. So I think you got this. Absolutely take it. Really proud of you, by the way. What's your timeline? Let's celebrate real quick. I got just 20 seconds. Tell me how long before you're out of this suck job and moving forward.
Well, it's not a guaranteed thing. It could be years.
How many years?
It depends. I think maybe max 5.
Yeah. Can you do it?
I could do it.
Yeah. Are you going to do it?
I've done it. I know that I can do it.
Yeah. Are you going?
I think so.
Well, okay. I'll let you off the hook easy today. You better know so. You better have the end in mind. Or somewhere along the 5 years, you'll make an excuse and you'll quit. Don't do it. You're talking to a guy who went at it for 7.5 years to get to Ramsey Solutions, paid my dues for 3 more years to get my dream job. So you know where I fall on this issue, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Don't you dare quit, Allie. Don't you dare quit. It's always worth it. And by the way, you'll look back and you'll go, it was the journey that taught me more and gave me more than the destination.